I want to be specific, though, because I don't know Julian Assange. He seems like he's done some good work, but I respect you. I respect the John Young from Cryptome, and I've seen most of what you've talked about, unfortunately, has come true. So I know you're a really good source, and I believe that you believe you have well-founded reasons to not trust them. But going back, are you specifically saying that this Julian Assange guy is a famous hacker involved in going after U.S. military computers in the 80s?
Well, this is the background of the Wikileaks group. One of the principals with Wikileaks has been associated with the Chaos Computer Club in Germany. I think the fact is that these people travel around the world. They say there's government agents after them. Though I think that there needs to be more transparency with this organization. Well, their comeback is, well, we have to be secretive because of the information and the people we're dealing with. Well, if this private Manning is any indication of how they protect their sources, they're dismal failures, because this guy's looking at years in prison because he was outed by one of these people that was associated with WikiLeaks. That's not how an investigative journalist deals with their sources. They go to great pains to protect their identities, and so far their track record gets a big fat F.
What about the provenance of these documents? Young pointed out they had digital signatures on them before, that they were actual physical documents, scans of those, and that this disgorgement of 92,000 plus documents breaks with two things. They're entirely digital. They're text. They're not copies of paper. They're digital text. B, they didn't disgorge them to the public first, as they've always done. They went directly to powerhouse mainstream media establishment groups like the New York Times that help lie about yellow cake and aluminum tubes in Iraq.
Oh, absolutely. I think with the track record of the New York Times and the track record with der-speigel on Iran, I think we have to be very skeptical. Now, to be fair to WikiLeaks, they were criticized before for not engaging the media, the journalists, but I think they went the other direction here by selectively making this information available to some media sources that have shown themselves in the past not to be all that trustworthy.
What does your gut tell you, Wayne?
Well, my gut tells me that this could be, even though the Obama White House is criticizing this quote-unquote leak as terrible, I think we have to look. There's a lot of people in the military who think that this foray into Afghanistan is a lost cause, that we ought to pull out. So are they, is the White House, are they shedding crocodile tears over this, or do they see a long-range opportunity to start to convince the public that, look, this is such a failed policy, maybe we need to think about some sort of withdrawal.
Well, if that was the case, to interrupt, if that was the case, and hold that thought, then we would see that mirrored in the mainstream news, and we've suddenly seen a lot of big Republicans, the Republican Party chairman, and many others saying Afghanistan is Obama's war, we need to get out of there, and we've been hearing the Pentagon say that. And so I think that adds a lot of validity to what you just said, Wayne.
Right, and what do we have coming up? We have a big election coming up, and the Democrats are being seen as possibly losing a number of seats in the Senate and the House. So this could be an effort at some sort of damage control. This could be what I call a controlled hemorrhage, leaking this information. The White House says, oh, this could put our troops in jeopardy. Well, we already know it's a mess over there. How are they going to be in any more jeopardy when they release the highest level secret, which with overclassification, that would at best be confidential or for official use only, or unclassified in the past?
Yeah, because Ellsberg's reports, those were the highest level government and think tank analysis from the big brain bugs that the war was a complete failure, not battlefield communiques.
No, yeah, right. The Pentagon Papers came out of the Rand Corporation, which was basically writing policy in Vietnam and Indochina. So what we have here, what do we have? Emails, cable traffic between U.S. diplomats and State Department. I mean, where's the criticality here, except for the fact that these documents all prove what we already knew, that there's a lot of dissension in the ranks with this totally messed up policy we have in Afghanistan.
But that also gives validity that it's real, and WikiLeaks is doing a good job, because that's the type of thing they're going to be leaked, is something that a captain or a colonel who's mad can put on a memory stick and give to them. So it's just a hall of mirrors. I want to come back and talk about the Cybersecurity Act itself and the end of the free internet as we know it with Wayne Madsen straight ahead. I'm Alex Jones.